I'm glad that we messed up, Mike. I'm glad that we messed up because we were able to get to this. One of the best parts of the prime rib is that golden, delicious, crispy crust on the outside. Last time I had a prime rib, it was a little lacking in that department, so I thought, let's throw it in a deep fryer. Let's try to get the crispiest crust that we possibly can. So we're starting with this beautiful standing rib roast from Certified Piedmontese. They were so nice to send this to us. Standing rib roast. Doesn't that look good? Probably need a smaller knife for this. I am going to cut away this bone here. I want to keep as much meat intact as possible. Okay. So look at that, bam. So we were about to season this bad boy when we got I was gonna season it with salt and pepper. I just wanted it to be just nice, beautiful, just salt and pepper. But someone came out and said that pepper burns. And so I don't know if I'm gonna should we look it up? So we're just gonna do salt. Okay, we good?
Always clock the basement falling off. 4 days, can't wait to take my chances.
Bam! We're doing science here, people. We're learning as we go. I don't know what I'm doing here. That should be the theme of my life. I don't know what I'm doing here. It's almost up to temperature. We're gonna put it up to 350 and hopefully fry around 325 the entire time. We don't want to go too much over 350 because that's when the oil starts getting really sputtery and we don't want to have any risk of the oil overflowing at all. So we're going to keep it at about 350 and then put the meat in and then hopefully keep it around 325. So I'm going to cut it right here. Just enough. Did I do that right? No, I did it the wrong way. No, dang it. I did it the wrong way. Yeah, it's fine, who cares? We are just going to slide our little feller right, boop, just like that. It's beautiful. So the reason we put it on this is so that we can put it in very easily with this little hook thing that comes with the Camp Chef boiler or with the fryer. We're there. We're at 346. Let's just go put it in, huh? Tornado from Kansas, the coast seems too close to oceans. So we just put it in probably like 2 seconds ago. We just let Mike get his shots. But I just kind of want to see. So look at that. Immediately, we can already see how crispy and golden that skin is, and then that crust is going to be. So that's been in there, what, 5 minutes? 3 minutes, if that? So I think this is going to be a very cool experiment, and that's get me to thinking. I read that when you deep fry meat, it needs a longer time to rest. So you need to pull it at an earlier temperature so that it doesn't overcook. Because it's sitting in 350 degree oil, it's sitting in there boiling. The carryover cooking is going to happen for a long time. We just pulled it out. We're temping at about 85-ish, right in the middle. It's kind of high on the outside, so I have no idea how this is gonna go. I hope it looks like it's shrunk quite a bit, but I mean, it's definitely got a crispy crust. So if anything else, we got a crispy crust, and we might know not to do this anymore. But we're doing it for you, for science. Okay, how do we get it off? It's like this. Whoa. Okay, this is good. It's fine. Everything's fine. We may have overcooked this. So we've been temping it and we think we're about ready, but Mike, I do not have high hopes for this. We might have to redo it and try to do it another way. But let's cut into it first before we make any decisions. But so we pull it off at about 85 degrees. That is really high. And now it's like 140. There we go. So like 125, 124. Right in there.
Shrunk a lot.
It is tiny. It lost a lot of moisture. We might ruin the structural integrity here, but not great. We wanted a good crust and we got it. That's the important thing. I mean, listen to this. So crusty. This may be really good, maybe really bad. I'm expecting it to be a little overdone. Hey! That's actually not bad. Hold up. I mean, so it is definitely, like you can see right here, that's two done. But that inside does not look bad. Like, look at that. That might be even underdone right there. Let's temp that. Let's see here. Oh no, we got 134, 135. So we're still done. See, I'm at a loss here because I want the crispy edge, but I also want this. Like, it's like shockingly adequate. It's like, all right. It's crusty. We did it. Congratulations, Mike. We did it. It's too well done for me. You know what, Mike? Let's do this again. Let's put it in the smoker. Get it up a little bit in temp to bring it up a little bit faster so that when we dip it into the deep fryer afterwards, it can hopefully be a little bit more even. You can get more of that ring and a little bit less of this burnt outside. Sound good?
Always clock, the basement falling off.
So we're back with a brand new prime rib that we're definitely not gonna ruin this time, Mike.
4 days, can't wait to
We're going to institute a few things. I wanted to get a bigger prime rib. I wanted it to have more surface area for crusting. I wanted it to be trussed. Trussed? Butcher twine. I wanted to have it butcher twined so that it would keep its shape a lot better. Biggest thing that I think is going to make the biggest difference is we relied on the fryer to do 100% of the cooking last time. We did the outside to a crisp before the inside got to the temperature that we wanted it to be. We are going to blast it with smoke. We're going to try and get a lot of nice smoky flavor on it, bring the temperature up to like 85, 90 degrees in there, and then take a quick dip into the deep fryer. So with those changes, I think we have a really good opportunity. I think it's going to be really good.
It's on my mind, it's on my mind, it's on my mind. Been leaving it over to whenever I'm close to you. It's almost
So we're temping at about 80 degrees. I think it's about time that we throw it in and get the exterior crust on it. There it is. She looks pretty, Mike. This is the part I'm probably most worried about, is cutting this little slit. Ah! Okay. I am going to use this knife as like a little guide. Hut! This is kind of a weird looking thing. I have higher hopes for this one. It's smoky, so we're not going to lose that. But we're also like, because the crust right now, it's not bad. Let's do it.
it's on my mind, it's on my mind, it's on my mind.
We took the temperature up a little bit higher here because it's not in there as long. So hopefully when we take it out, we're going to be good to go and let it rest and come back up to that 125, 130. Okay. We just let it sit 20 minutes. Let that temperature come right back up to where we want it, that 125-ish range. And we should be sitting with a really crispy outside and a very rare and delicious inside. This worked out so much better. That crust. You're not going to get that on like a smoked prime rib. It's still something that only frying can give to you. I'll cut off these little stringy boys. You have to wrap it because that kept it so much more intact. And it's nerve-wracking. Are you nervous? My heart's beating a little bit, Mike. Bing freaking bong. You have a little gray ring around the outside because you're frying it. It's that super hot oil. It's cool. That crust is insanely good. If you're a crust guy, this is how you gotta do it. I am very happy with the way we did a little bit of science, a little bit of the scientific method, figured it out. I'm happy with it. But I guess if you wanna see more, we have another video right here. Whoa, bam! That wasn't safe, but it is me cooking a prime rib with the World Food Champion. If you wanna see that one, that's pretty nice too. Just smoking it. But I guess until next time, peace out. This is how you learn. This is how we learn how to cook. I'm like,